Hey folks, Mark Stewart here, and welcome to the Memphis Songwriters Series, Virtual Voices, brought to you by the fine folks at the Orpheum Halloran Centre with the help of Skew Entertainment and South Main Sounds. So every Saturday, we're bringing you a different Memphis songwriter from their home to your home, and tonight we have Drewry. Born and raised in Memphis, Rice has been writing songs for over 20 years. He's a great songwriter who can be seen playing gigs all over town. His last record, Way Out Here, was great and really showcased his songcraft and musicianship. You can check his music out on all the usual musical platforms, and I recommend you do just that. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Drewry.
Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to the Virtual Songwriter Series made possible by the Halloran Centre and Orpheum Theater in Memphis, Tennessee. A big shout out to Mark Parcell from 550 South Main and Mark Edgar Stewart for allowing me to be a part of this. My name is Drewry, born and raised in Memphis. I've been a singer-songwriter for about 20 years. Been writing songs longer than that. So I want to share a few songs with you today. This first song was inspired by newsman Charles Kuralt. Charles Kuralt used to have a show on Sunday mornings entitled On the Road with Charles Kuralt. And after he passed away several years ago, it was discovered that he'd had a mistress for about 20 years. So this song was born out of that bit of news. It's called The Secret World of Charles Kuralt. A well-respected man of means decided he needed a change in scenery. His eyes start to wander away from home. It's only wrong if you get caught in the secret world of Charles Kuralt. Another woman steaming with desire. She builds his passions higher and higher. Be extra careful, no one needs to know. Sometimes motel walls can talk in the secret world of Charles Kuralt. He promised didn't know about the life he lived. She gave him everything she had to give. The number he never even meant to keep. Heard him calling another name in his sleep. Rumors flying hit him in the forehead. There's no denying she caught him with his hands red, out on the street with no place left to go. Secret World of Charles Kuralt. That song was recorded about 20 years ago with a band called the Tumbling Sneakers. And that was my first introduction to the late great Jack Holder, who produced and engineered that record, and several more records for me through the years. This next song was written with a friend, Donna McGee, who also has passed away, unfortunately. But she saw an article in the newspaper about a place in Memphis called the Manor House. Manor House offers care and service to those who are less fortunate and in need. It was written from the perspective of a volunteer who, according to the article, was having serious doubts about whether he or she was making a difference, and something happened to change their mind. Effectively, just being there was making a difference. The song is entitled "Entertaining Angels."
Well, the line from the manor house stretched to the curb, where the homeless and helpless and some deeply disturbed find a little reprieve in an indifferent world, while the preacher's reading out loud from the good word. Said you gotta be there, offer a hand. Never know exactly what's the master plan, in a place of hope and desperate prayer. Make a difference, show you care. You might be helping strangers, or you might be entertaining angels. Volunteered nearly 3 years, felt like giving up. No matter how much I did, it was never enough. Then a man a little crazy gave me a little black purse inside a golden angel. Then I remembered the verse. Said you gotta be there, offer a hand. Never know exactly what's a master plan, in a place of hope and desperate prayer. Make a difference, show you care. You might be helping strangers, or you might be entertaining angels. Do unto others as you have done to you. Sometimes your presence is the best that you can do. Said you gotta be there, offer a hand. Never know exactly what's the master plan, in a place of hope and desperate prayer. Make a difference, show you care. You might be helping strangers, or you might be entertaining angels. Little angels.
Entertaining Angels. That was released in 2013 on a CD entitled Rhythm of the Rain. It's put out with under Rice, Drewry, and 6 Degrees. Here's a tune that was just released last year on an EP entitled Way Out Here. And this song was actually part of a songwriting challenge. So this was crafted from a prompt called Anchors. So you might think it's going to be a seafaring song or Navy song. I chose to go a little bit different direction. This is called Goodbye to Laredo.
Woke up early in the morning, senorita by my side. From the way my head was throbbing, must have had too good a time. Hotel room was in shambles, message blinking on the phone. Lord, teach me not to gamble. On the way back to the road, but now it's goodbye to Laredo. Adios, Rio Grande. Goodbye to the senorita. My love has another name. Waitress down at the cantina said she kinda liked my hat. Took me to the Mancanita. Don't remember after that. She slipped something in my Cuervo, and I lost all track of time. There is something about tequila that can make you lose your mind. But now it's goodbye to Laredo. Adios, Rio Grande. Goodbye to the senorita. My love is another name. I'm the kind who keeps on moving, not the kind for fun farewells. She sings her song, I call her freedom. You can't buy what ain't for sale. My hands begin to tremble, and I'm feeling wide awake. Think about the need to ramble. Did I make a big mistake? Anchored by the winds of blowing, going when and where I please. Cannot say I didn't care for the way she was holding me. But now it's goodbye to Laredo. Adios, Rio Grande. Goodbye to the senorita. My love has another name. My love has another name.
Goodbye to Laredo. Again, thanks for tuning in to the Virtual Songwriter Series, brought to you by the Halloran Centre in the Orpheum Theater, Memphis, Tennessee, hosted by Mark Edgar Stewart. Great singer-songwriter. If you've never check him out, please. So this next song was truly inspired. It was one of the songs, one of the few songs I've written that came out almost all at once. It probably took about 20 minutes to really get down into its final form. It was inspired by a trip with myself and my 4 sisters. We accompanied my father, who is a World War II veteran, to Washington, D.C., to the World War II Memorial. It was a trip put on by Forever Young Senior Veterans, who are wonderful with all the veterans from World War II to Vietnam and Korea. Anyway, that trip was really cathartic for a lot of the veterans who, prior to that, had not really talked much about their war experience. It was a good generation that after they fought in the war, they came home and went to work and built this country, and just did not talk much about their experiences, even though some of them, definitely had probably what was now termed PTSD and that type of thing. They just didn't talk about it. So one of the most powerful moments of that trip to me was when foreign country foreigners basically would come up and hug the World War II veterans from America, and tears rolling down their face, and just thanking them for saving their country. And that really kind of put things in perspective and hit home. And this song came out of that. It's called When They Were Young.
Old men gather by the monument here to pay respects. Pictures of each in uniform around their leathered necks. Thoughts race back to a time and place when duty defined the day. Remembered comrades, brothers in arms, honored on this hallowed day. When they were young, they took on the world and saved it. When they were young, against all the odds, they made it. So many people died, too many heroes left unsung. Never let us forget when they were young. Came from towns and factories, came from off the farms, leaving high school sweethearts behind for their Uncle Sam. Proud to serve in spite of fears, with tensions rising high. Found the road of freedom, paved with tender lives. When they were young, they took on the world and saved it. When they were young, against all the odds, they made it. So many people died, too many heroes left unsung. Never let us forget when they were young. Never thought of complaining, they couldn't wait to go. As they render the last salute, everyone should know. When they were young, They took on the world and saved it. When they were young, against all the odds, they made it. So many people died, too many heroes left unsung. Never let us forget, never let us forget, never let us forget when they were young.
When they were young, very powerful trip for me, and I know for a lot of the folks that went with me, and my sisters and father too. So I have one more song for you. Thanks again for tuning in. The song was co-written with Mr. Dennis Nelson, and it really is about some of the good things in the city of Memphis. Like all cities, there are good things and bad things that we're always trying to strive to get better. But this kind of highlights some of the nice things, and hopefully when we get back to normalcy, come visit us and take a peek at some of these things. Well, it's called Miracles in Memphis.
Sunsets on beat, little river rolls on, heavenly feel, graceland at dawn. Songbirds are singing that unchained melody. Pyramid stands tall amid city lights. I can hear Elvis call, Mama, things are alright. Trolley bells ring, yellow moon shining bright. For miracles in Memphis, count my blessings tonight. In a town built on cotton, with cobblestone streets, southern gents and the bells promenade, and our feet can't stop tapping to that rock and roll beat when we hear Jerry Lee start to play. Looking down on that old Memphis queen. Brothers, sisters, unite. Let's change our ways and echo, I have a dream. The tracks they all lead to the depot downtown. Charlie St. Jude, the joy that abounds. When Baby played the blues, there was no sweeter sound than miracles in Memphis. Let's sing it out loud. These miracles in Memphis. Let's sing it out
Thanks so much. I'm Drewry. Thanks for tuning in.